Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night. Welcome back to Abstract Medicine. So let's have a look at the card of the week. We're going to be using the Fountain Tarot deck, one of my favourite decks. I recently used them for a client and it's just always magical to look at these beautiful visuals that we have here. And talking about visuals, as you know, I am an artist. My name is Cristallina Fischetti. I also have a podcast called Hype A. So let's have a look at the messages for the collective for this week. Please, spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. I think this one wants to come out. Oh, wow. So this is called the Fountain Tarot, and we have the main card here. So this card is outside of the major arcana of the tarot, and this is calling your attention to connect to the ethers more, connect to technology that may not necessarily be in the physical realm. Yes, we're talking about you possibly connected with star beings. You may also resonate with being a starseed. I'm also hearing you could be a starseed oracle. So this is the energy of you connecting with sentient beings outside of this physical realm, or even outside of your natural senses. This could be a connection with interdimensional beings, intra and extra dimensional beings, but also connecting with all of your extra perception as well. I also do see that this card here in this particular deck, and I'll just read a little bit, says it's like the Fool almost. It exists outside of the 21 cards which we mentioned of the major arcana, and it is beyond the cycles of the earthly world, which is what I mentioned. It reflects both solitary experience and timeless unity. It is the ether in which we navigate our imperfect lives and the substance of life itself. So that's what I'm seeing here for this week. I do feel like there's something very magical. I feel like fate is in your favour here. There's something destined, possibly, that you've been working towards, but this is the energy of pure potentiality as well. I mean, look at this beautiful light source connector there. I think especially when everything around us in the world stage is very threatening and based on very low frequential energies, low vibrational energies. This is about you connecting with the music of the spheres. Maybe this is about getting a singing bowl or clearing your ears as well, maybe through yogic practice or meditation or chanting or singing or Gregorian chanting. I'm hearing for some of you. This could also be, you know, I would say, especially as someone who is very sensitive and creative, listening to classical music really opens up your third eye and your extra perceptions as well. I do want to get another supporting card because I feel like for some of you this may not fully resonate. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. So, you know, after a time of heartbreak, after a time of battle, you may have been feeling very battle worn, but now you're battle ready. I'm hearing that's what I'm hearing from spirit, is that you're feeling like you can conquer the world. You feel like with your pure potential life force connected energy, you are able to withstand everything and anything because you've been through so much pain and heartache and anxiety. This is the month of March at the time of this reading. So this is the energy of marching forward. Now, a lot of mystics will also understand and appreciate that everything is numerological and everything has its time and its cycles, including the symbolism behind the month of March, which is connected to Aries. Now, Aries is a sign of war, it's a sign of battle, it's a sign of conflict, it's a sign of masculine energy, it's a sign of force and action. So depending on how you see fit, what works best for you and your personal archetype, your personal stamp of what makes you you, either it's your persona or whether it's your essence, your pure essential sense of self, I do feel like this is a month to really take action on what it is that you're wanting to manifest. Now, for a lot of you, this is about that pure potential life force energy, something that you've been working on. Maybe this is also about a new love coming in terms of romance with this heart. After a long time of maybe even 3 heartbreaks, or maybe one major heartbreak break or blow, and you're able to put yourself out there, and then the portal of pure potential romance comes through because you're prepared for that initiation. And you know, an initiation can take place when you go on a date. I do feel like whatever it is, you're ready to conquer, you're ready to take on what it is that you need to take on. I think for those of you who are women and carry mainly the feminine archetype, I feel like this is about, of course, always balance between masculine and feminine, but you already have it all. You already have that masculine energy because women create man. Women create men. So you have that innately, that energy of masculinity. So it's connecting with your receptivity and then taking action on maybe starting to remove those pains, those swords within your heart space, so that you're able to get yourself out there, so that you're able to then receive the great love that you so deserve. I also feel like there's an energy of possible healing that needs to take place for some of you, where you could really benefit from a clearing around your heart space so that you can open yourself up to further compassion for humanity, even especially now in the age of Aquarius, where we are in interesting times, biblical times, some may say. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're not going towards the narrative, you're not following along the script of the world stage, and you're more so following along the script of God, light source energy. I'm loving this energy for all of you. I'm wishing you well. I'm really hoping that this message resonates for all of you. And if you'd like a private reading, you know where to find me on my website under Mystic or Mysticism, Abstract Medicine. I'm Cristallina, and it's been a pleasure to read the energies for you. I'm wishing you lots of love, light, and God, Goddess may bless you. Bye for now. Bye.